Hey everyone, excuse all the noise in the background. It's the middle of the day and I've got the day off today. I thought that I would just come on briefly just to have a bit of a word vomit and explain, I don't know, I guess just word vomit about what's been going on a bit lately. So, a couple of videos ago I mentioned I was on bed rest. And some people kind of connected that to, you know, epilepsy and all that, but no, it's not because of my epilepsy. It's actually something that I've never really talked about. I know I don't talk about my health in general that often on here because, you know, I don't really want to talk about the negative stuff. And plus there are people out there who have far worse things going on with them, and I don't want to feel like I'm overshadowing other people. But I was on bed rest because I was miscarrying. I had an ectopic pregnancy, and if you know anything about that, you would know that they're incredibly painful and extremely high risk, and all of them end in some kind of tragedy. So yeah, that's what's going on. And I know a lot of you will be really confused about, well, I thought you didn't want any more children. We've said that, yes, but in reality it's easier to say you don't want something when it seems like you can't have it. I've been having a lot of issues with my reproductive organs on top of my regular health, and it's twice this year I've been pregnant, but also twice I've miscarried, and I don't know, like I said, it's easy to say you don't want something. It's a very, I know it's quite childish to say, well, I didn't want it anyway. Reality is, Mr. Phillips and I, we have always, ever since we had Misha, we were like, yeah, we want a couple more kids. But pressure from family members, like my side of the family, there's a few members who won't stop fucking pressing us to have more children. And like my side of the family, there are ridiculous. I'm the oldest of 9, and my mom was the third child of 9, and so on and so forth. So I come from a huge family, and everybody's kind of expected to have multiple children. And like, yes, Mr. Phillips and I, we wanted 2 or 3, and it just doesn't seem to want to happen. And I feel like a fucking failure in that sense. So, but the pressure also from my family has been fucking incredible. Because within a few months of giving birth to Misha, they were basically asking, when's the next one? And it's like, I haven't even turned 18 yet you're already pressing me for another child. Yes, I was a teen parent, if you didn't know. Despite being a teen parent, I finished high school, I went to university, and I have a successful job. So does my husband. And anyway, that was a very traumatic, the birthing with my daughter was very traumatic. I may have to make a video about this sometime, but it did lead to a lot of scarring and fertility issues. I had a natural birth, which in hindsight, natural birth probably wasn't the best for me in the way that I rejected the emergency cesarean 3 times. They kept trying to press it. I was in labor for 3 days, and it seemed like everything was going wrong. And on top of that, I'm rhesus negative, have low blood pressure issues, and I'm epileptic. So, but I kept trying to push the natural birth, and I think I'm not 100% that that's part of the reason why I'm having a lot of trouble trying to keep a pregnancy. And you're probably thinking, well, why aren't you bawling your eyes out? Like I said, this happened nearly a month ago my last miscarriage, I have already cried all the tears I could possibly cry. And I'm at the point that I'm just like, if it happens, cool. I may have to go through even more shit until I can do it. But if I might also not be able to do it. And I'm accepting that. One thing that I'm having difficulties accepting, though, is the fact that my second eldest sister, so she's the one just below me, so she's 2 years younger than me. She has a lot of health issues as well, more so than mine, including cancer scares when she was 18. She's got precancerous lumps through her breasts that she's had since she was about 17, and she may not be able to actually have children, and she desperately wants children as well. She loves them. I'm lucky that I had a teen pregnancy, and it worked out for the better in the end, because I think I would be heartbroken if I'm sitting here right now with no children. And that's my decision. I'm perfectly okay with everybody's decision about, you know, procreation, adoption, all of that stuff. I am pro whatever the fuck you want to do. And this is my choice. So, but getting back to my sister was that if we had already discussed that if she wasn't able to carry her own children healthily, I would do it for her. But I'm at the point now where it's like, am I even going to be able to do this? I can't even seem to be able to keep my own fetuses inside my body. How am I supposed to keep someone else's? And it's a very expensive process for someone to surrogate. And I wouldn't charge her, obviously, to, you know, for the surrogacy. It's just the medical stuff. But yeah, I don't know, it's been really friggin' weird with all of that. We have no problems getting pregnant. It's the fact that I can't stay pregnant for some reason. So yeah, that's why I was on bed rest, because I was losing yet another pregnancy, and I have been trying desperately to stay happy and upbeat, and I am happy and upbeat. When some of you guys met me at the Jeffree Star meetup, you saw I was, you know, my regular silly self, and that's because after having 3 pregnancies now lost, 4 children now lost. Misha was a twin, so we lost Jethro. It comes to a point, you're not used to it, it still fucking hurts, but it just comes to a point where it's just like, this is life's course, this is life's course. This is what's in the cards for me, I guess. And yeah. So, I mean, I would love to one day just jump on here and go, hey, I'm pregnant and it's a nice healthy pregnancy and child number 2 is on the way. But I don't know. I wouldn't hold your breath for it, because doesn't seem to be happening. The reason why I'm making this video is because I know I have been speaking with some of you guys, some of my subscribers, some of the followers on Instagram, who have been having very similar issues. The reason why I'm making this video is, one, just to let you guys know what's been going on, and also why I haven't been making outfit of the days and all of that stuff, mainly because you get weight gain during pregnancy and bed rest, and I'm really self-conscious of that. So, especially from someone, I've lost, you know, over 40 kilos in the past, and I've just gained back a couple of kilos, and I'm looking at myself like I'm the worst human being on the planet, plus the fact that I can't seem to keep a baby inside me. It's just this weird mixed bag of feelings, and I have some very strange ways of coping with it. And I think the main coping mechanism I have is to pretend like it doesn't exist. but it really does exist. And this video is just to update you guys, but also just to tell you it is okay to, one, change your mind, two, to be upset and deal with things and just back away for a bit like I have. And three, I know my issues are nowhere near other people's. I'm not after a pity party. I just want everybody to know it is okay. Everything is fine. We're all different. We all lead different lives, and this channel is about my life and, you know, my thoughts and stuff. So this is my life, and I'm trying to be more open and show every facet of my personality. I won't be showing like when I cry and all that stuff, because I hate to cry. It makes me feel weak. I know it doesn't actually make you feel weak, it's just certain things that happened in my childhood when I cried kind of taught me very negative things about the act of crying. I'm trying to get out of that, but I still revert to this childlike mentality of you can't cry, it's bad. So yeah, like I said, word vomit, short video. I hope you're all doing really well. I'm doing well. I'm doing much better than I was a few weeks ago. I'm still the happy, upbeat person that I really am. It's just every now and then I'm being dragged down a bit, but you know, humor, laughter, positivity is getting me past it, getting me through these issues to better things. So whatever life has for me, I'm ready for it. I hope you're all having a fantabulous day. I love you guys more than you could ever know. Love you.